Good morning, students. So let us continue the probability theory concept by having level 3 problems, right? So in the previous video, I have thoroughly explained about how these problems are being calculated. Now let us see few more different kind of problems. Just think once, whenever you see any question, first visualize the question as if you are doing really the experiment. Then the concept will be understanding clearly. Are you guys clear? Now, see, look at this problem now. Diagrammatically, we will represent first. I hope the previous video, all the questions you are understood. So, hope even this concept, I mean, in this video also, few more problems also I am going to explain thoroughly. Let us see now. Let's start. The first box contains 3 white and 5 black balls. Box number 1 contains 3 white and 5 black. And second box, this is box number 1. Second box contains 6 white and 4 black balls. There are two boxes. Box number 1, 3 white and 5 black, and box number 2, 6 white and 4 black. A box is selected at random. Now here not ball is selected, a box is selected. Out of these two, there is one box selected. It may be a first or second box, right? One box is randomly selected and then one marble is selected from this. What is the probability of getting white? This is the question. Guys, diagrammatically, do you understand the question? So two different boxes. One box is randomly selected. That box may be a first or second box. Known that if first box is selected, in that getting white, or known that second box is selected, in that getting white. This is what we need to calculate. Now how many boxes we have? 2. Here chance of getting first box will become 1 by 2. Chance of getting second box, that also will become 1 by 2. Are you clear? Chance of getting white from first box, sorry, chance of getting first box, that is 1 by 2. Chance of getting second is also 1 by 2. Known that if first is drawn, getting white, first is drawn, known that the first box is only taken. In that first box, what is the chance of getting white? 3 by 8. Known that the second box is selected, chance of getting white, second box is selected, chance of getting white will be 6 by 10. Right? Now, easily we can take no. 1 by 2 into 3 by 8 or 1 by 2 into 6 by 10. First box 6 selected. From the first box, getting white, known that the first is selected. Next, second is selected and getting white ball, known that the second is only selected. Do you understand the question now? Problem is over. This calculation is only the solution. Let us see by writing the events. Now, write on the events, right? Let A be the event of selecting a box. Let A be the event of getting a box. Getting a box, it may be a first or second, right? Next, let B be an event of getting which color ball? White from the selected box. Let B be an event of getting Let A be an event of getting a box and B be an event of getting white from the selected box. Next. What is the probability of getting a box? Getting white from the selected box? Look at here now. First, A be an event of getting a box. It may be a first or second. And B be an event of getting a white box from the first box. And C be an event of getting a white box from the getting a white ball from the second box. Now, what is the probability of getting a box? 1 by 2, right? Next, B be an event of getting a white from the first box. So, probability of B becomes getting white from the first box is 3 by 8. Next, C, getting a white ball from the second box will become 6 by 10. These are the probabilities, right? P of A, P of B and P of C. Now, what is the condition here? Getting one box, probability of getting the first box. I mean, getting a box means known that it is a first. Then what is the chance of getting white ball from the first box? See here, two possible cases. P of A and B. A and B means getting a box and that selected box getting white. B is getting white from the selected box. Or probability of A intersection C, right? Getting a box which is second one. In that selecting white ball. A and B or A and C. This one how to write? P of A into P of B or P of A into P of C. P of A is 1 by 2 into 3 by 8 plus 1 by 2 into 6 by 10. So 1 by 2 into 3 by 8 is 3 by 16 plus 6 by 10. 3 by 8 into 6 by 10. How much now? 16 and 10. 3 by 16 plus here 2 tens are 20. No, sorry. 6 by 20. So 3 by 16 plus 6 by 20. How much it will become? LCM. Just see. 16 and 20. 16 and 20 means 4. 4 5s. 20. Right? LCM how much it will become? 4. 4 4s are. 4 5s are. 4 4 16. 16 5s are 80. LCM is 80 and then 16 5 times 5 3 is 15 plus 24 times 4 6 are 24. So answer will become 39 by 80. Do you understand, guys? This is the problem. Carefully observe. So in other way also it can be calculated. First let us consider A. Selecting a first box, you can take it. And B the second box. So guys, first have a look completely. The other way also I will be calculating now. You understand this one? Carefully observe. If you want, you can take the screenshot of this. Or else you can pause that and observe. Second way of solving this problem I will be explaining now. Clear? Have you seen this one? Completed. So the second way I will be doing it now. Let A be an event of getting first box. And probability of A becomes 1 by 2. And B be an event of getting second box. Probability of B becomes 1 by 2. And C be an event of getting white from selected box. Selected box means P of C, known that first is selected. C given A, that becomes 3 by 8, or C given B, known that the second box is selected. In that, getting a white is 6 by 10. Therefore, probability of A and C are this. How to take probability of A into probability of C given A, or probability of B into probability of C given B. Substitute here 1 by 2 into 3 by 8, or in the sense plus 1 by 2 into 6 by 10. So same, 1 by 2 into 3 divided by 2 8s are 16, plus 6 divided by 2 10s are 20. This is other way of solving, guys. Are you clear? Almost similar. There directly we have taken, here by applying the condition we have taken it. You can solve even that or this. Both are one and the same. Are you guys clear? So let us see now. Is it clear, this problem? Very simple, guys. One box is selected at random from two boxes. Possibility of getting that box is 1 by 2 chance. Getting white, known that the first is selected, or getting white, known that the second box is selected. That only we have taken. Either first box and getting white, or second box and getting white. That's it. This is the possibility. By applying multiplication theorem, apply this one using conditional. Clear? So let's see some more problems now. Look at this question now. Example number 61. A card is drawn from 52 cards. What is the probability that it is a heart? And question number 2. If it is known that the card is red, what is the probability that it is a heart? So there are two questions. First question is totally unconditional, right? Direct question, getting a heart. How many hearts will be there? 13. So out of 52, 13. Probability of getting heart will become 13 by 52. Over. First question is completed because it is unconditional one. Second one, there is a condition. Known that it is a red, what is the probability of getting heart? This is the question. So let us write the events now. Let A be an event of getting heart card. So probability of A becomes 13 by 52. Right? Getting heart card is 13 by 52. Next, let B be an event of getting one second, guys. So from this, the first question is completed. Second question, let R be an event of, not R, H. H given R. H given R means getting heart, known that red is already taken. Event of getting a heart, known that It is red. So this we need to calculate H given R. H given R means, first and foremost, what is the known part? Let R be an event of getting red. So probability of R becomes getting red. Red, how many are there? 26 out of 52. So first one is probability of getting heart. This question is completed. This is second question. Known that the red is already selected. What is the probability of getting heart card in red color? So before that, what is known here already, that probability should be taken. Let R be an event of getting red and probability of R becomes 26 by 52. And then probability of heart and red together, the combination. Heart and red together combination, how many cards will be there? In red, hearts how many will be there? Tell me. In red, hearts will be 13. So 13 by 52. Now calculate probability of H given R is probability of H intersection R divided by probability of R. That is, probability of H intersection R is 13 by 52 divided by probability of R is 26 by 52. So 13 by 26, 1 by 2 is the answer. Do you understand, guys? First question is directly getting a heart over heart 13 by 52. Second question, what we need to calculate? H, known that it is a red. This has to be calculated now. Before that, we need to observe R event and intersection of H and R, because H given R, what is the formula? H intersection R by H probability of R, right? According to this formula, we need to calculate these two probabilities. First, probability of R 26 by 52, probability of head and R in red colors, probability of hearts and red in red color. Hearts how many? 13. So 13 by 52. Substitute in this formula, you will be getting the answer. Very simple problem, guys. Have a look once again. Do you understand? So this we need to calculate. As you all know that the formula, probability of H given R, conditional probability, which is known, that should be taken as denominator, and the intersection between H and R. So these two probabilities we need to observe. Probability of R becomes 26 by 52 getting red. Probability of H and R means in red getting hearts, 13 by 52. This and this. Substitute in the formula, you will be getting the answer. Are you clear? So let us see one more problem in this video. Now look at this question now. There are 7 PU, 3 degree and 2 PG students in a camp. 7 PUC plus 3 degree plus 2 PG. Right? Total number of how many are there now? 12. What is the probability that is selecting a team of 4 leaders? So out of 12, 4 we have calculated. 12C4 is the exhaustive case. Then those 4 leaders must be a 2 from PU, 1 from degree, 1 from PG, it seems. Right? So total 4 leaders must be of these 3 probabilities. Definitely all the 3 are independent or no? Very simple. Exhaustive case is 12C4. 4 are selected. 2 PUC students. PUC how many are there? 7. In that only 2 we need. Right? And 1 degree. Degree how many were there? 3. And PG how many were there? 2. In that 1. Over. Problem is completed. Very simple problem. Anyhow, 3 independent courses were there. One is PU, degree and PG. Right? So already directly they have given that 2 from PU, 1 from both degree and PG. Directly they have given. Multiply all the three. Possibility of getting PU students only 2, that is 7C2 into degree students only 1 we need, 3C1 into PG 1 we need, 2C1, divided by total exhaustive cases 12. In that 4 you selected, 12C4. This only in terms of events neatly you write down. Look at the solution here. So what we need to write first here? The total number of students in a camp. 7 plus 3 plus 2. 12. 4 are randomly selected. That is 12C4. Therefore, exhaustive number of cases were 12C4. Then, probability of getting 2 PU and 1 degree and PG. That equals to probability of 2 PU into probability of 1 degree into probability of 1 PG divided by exhaustive. So PU, how many were there? 7. In that 2 we need into degree 3 were there, 3C1 into PU PG. How many were there? 2, 2C1. What is the value of 7C2? 7 into 6 by 1 into 2. 2 ones, 2 threes are 7 3 is 21. 3C1 is 3. 2C1 is 2. Divided by 12C4 is 495. So 12C4 nothing but 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 by 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. 4 ones, 4 threes are 3 cancel. 2 ones, 2 fives are. So 11 fives are 55. 55 nines are 495. So ultimately the answer 21 into 3, 63. 63 into 2, 126. So 23 is 60, 63, 126 by 495. This is the question. Hope you understand this. It's a straight question, guys. Very simple one, direct one. Clear? Now, let us see one more example, the same kind of problem now. Look at this question, example number 63. 4 cards are drawn at random from well shuffled 52 cards. From the 52 cards, 4 cards are drawn, it seems. What is the probability that they are of different suits? Actually, we have different suits. One is heart, diamond, spade, club, right? So, hearts will be 13, diamonds 13, spades 13, clubs 13. 4 different cards, 13C1, 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 13C1. Total number of cards 52, in that 4 are selected. Over. Problem is completed. Very simple question, right? From 4 different suits, one card is drawn at random, it seems. What is that probability they are asking? Write down these in proper manner. Total number of cards 52. 4 cards are selected at random. Therefore, exhaustive cases were 52C4. Therefore, probability of 4 cards from different suits. So 13C1, 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 13C1 divided by exhaustive. That equals to 13 into 13 into 13 into 13 divided by 52C4 is 270725. Guys, how to apply this one in scientific calci I'll tell you. Press 52 number and then shift button and then division symbol, then C will appear on your display, then press 4 equal to, you will be getting the value directly 270725 using scientific calci. Remember guys, this way you have to press, this value you will be getting it. Ultimately the answer is in terms of decimals 0.1055. Do you understand guys? Very simple question now. So with this I'm going to wind up this video. So let us see in the next video few more different kinds of problems from the same concept, level 3 in probability theory. So and then later on I'll be giving you the video from exercise questions. So one by one exercise questions we shall solve. If possible, regular classes today only we will start, if possible, in the regular class. Clear guys? So let's see now. With this I'm going to wind up today's class. Hope you are following and understanding all the questions clearly. Please practice guys. You are having textbook, scientific calci. Only the thing is proper explanation you need it. Problems are very easy. Even you can see and solve that easily. But why I am explaining is you should understand how the problem should be calculated, solved in a proper manner. Right? So both the ways I am telling, competitive wise how the concept you can understand, and regularly theory wise how you have to elaborately explain. So hope you are following the concept probability theory. So very soon we shall meet in the online classes, live classes, which has been scheduled already. Please go through that. So with this I'm going to wind up today's video. I hope everybody is healthy and safe. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Have a nice day.